You've heard of flow state, that moment where time slows down, your riding feels effortless, and you're completely locked in. It's the holy grail for motocross racers, but most people think flow state is random. Steven Kotler, one of the leading researchers on flow state, has shown that flow isn't luck. It actually follows a formula. And when you understand the triggers, you can put yourself in flow just about every single moto. Today, I'm breaking down how to do that on the bike every single time. Step number 1, you've got to have clear goals. Kotler found that flow loves clarity. When your brain knows exactly what you're trying to do, it can fully engage. On the track, this could be something as simple as hit every rut clean, squeeze the bike with your legs, stay loose on the bars, or hold consistent lap times. Notice how simple these goals are? Clarity is what lets you lock in. Step number 2 is immediate feedback. Flow needs instant feedback loops. On the bike, this tends to happen naturally. Your mind tells you if your line is working or not, or your lap time shows if you're consistent. The key is paying attention though. When you treat every corner, jump, and section as feedback, your brain locks into the flow cycle.
Before I get into step 3, I gotta give a huge shout out to this video's sponsor, Insta360. The Insta360 X5 is by far the best camera for motocross. You can get yourself one at the first link in the description.
Step number 3, the challenge skill ratio. This is the heart of Kotler's research. Flow happens when the challenge is just slightly harder than your current skill level, about 4% harder, according to the science. If it's too easy, you're gonna get bored. If it's too hard, you're gonna get anxious. So if you're only riding in cruise mode, you'll never hit flow state. But if you're pushing just outside of your comfort zone, your brain switches into that high performance gear. Step number 4 is deep focus. Flow is an attention game. Obviously on dirt bikes, there's no phone or distractions. You can't be worrying about lap traffic or who's watching. When you're in a moto, it's just you, your body, and the track. Kotler calls this complete concentration in the present moment. That's why breathing, focusing on one corner at a time, and letting your body react without overthinking is so powerful. Now, here's the part most riders miss. Flow isn't a switch you can just flip on at any given moment. It actually follows a cycle with 4 stages. Stage number 1 is the struggle phase. This is the phase where it's gonna feel like a challenge. It's gonna feel frustrating, and that's normal. But phase 2 is release. You stop forcing it and let go of tension. This could be as simple as a deep breath on the starting line where your brain just shifts into gear. Phase number 3 is the magic zone. That's flow state. It's when you're fully locked in and reactions are automatic and everything feels effortless. And then phase number 4 is recovery. This is where sleep, nutrition, mobility work all matter, because recovery sets you up for that next flow cycle. If you skip recovery, flow gets harder to find. But if you nail it, flow becomes easier every single moto. So to put it all together, you gotta have clear goals. You gotta use feedback from every single lap. You gotta ride right at the edge of your skill level. You gotta focus fully in the moment, and you gotta respect the flow cycle. Struggle, release, flow, and recovery. That's how you create flow state in your motos. Not just once in a while, but every single time. Here's the kicker though. Flow state doesn't happen if your body isn't prepared. If your fitness isn't there, you'll get pulled out of flow by fatigue. That's why inside of MxFitCo, we design training programs to build the strength, endurance, mobility, and mental focus that makes flow possible. So if you want to see if you qualify for MxFitCo, you can hit the link in the description. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you in the next one.